Here we go, guys. Quick video update of the Birmingham rollers. We do have our young group here, which most of the birds are starting to fly with this older group, which is the earlier round, and they are looking pretty good. Some of these are starting to kit, and I'm gonna show you guys later on in the video how I kind of train them together. Slight wind today, not too much of a crazy wind, maybe 10-15 miles an hour at the most. Kind of get them used to a little bit of wind pushing them back, so if one day on fly day it's windy, they'll be prepared for it. Alright, so now that these guys are starting to come lower, I'm I'm gonna go ahead and release the young birds so they can kind of group up with these while they got a few extra minutes of flying. And as you guys can see, I didn't spook the young birds. The young birds chose to fly up, meaning they're comfortable to feel good about flying. Some guys spook their birds up, and sometimes to the bird, it could mean that you're shooing it away, like you're scaring it away. So sometimes it's best just let them fly up on their own. And I believe I've had a better success as far as not losing many birds when I do this type of method. Just kind of let the birds fly up when they want to fly up. But then also that's why I pull them out so early, because I would like for the birds to learn early. And also when you pull them out earlier, they can't really fly, so they get used to the area before they can actually fly. So here are the two smaller birds that were the youngest out of the group. And then as you guys can see here, the white flight is already staying in there. This little red out here, you can't really tell the difference, but he's one of the ones staying in there. And then got a few more just kind of flying around. All right, so we got all the birds back in. Here's the older group. And then here are the birds out of the younger group. So I get this question often for those guys interested. How do I feed my young birds? So my young birds, right now that they're going through the molt, I feed them all you can eat pretty much. I don't watch their feed. Right now the birds need as much help as possible, especially when they're molting. So when they're not being fed correctly during the molt, it affects the growth of the new feathering. So anytime your bird goes into the molt, you want to make sure you feed them really healthy. The way I do it is just feed them all they want pretty much, and they get to eat what they want. Now when they're performing and they're supposed to be flying as a group, I'll probably start watching their feed just a little bit. But I want to say maybe the first year of their life of being kit birds, I don't watch how they eat. I do watch if they're eating correctly, as far as if they're making mistakes or anything like that. But other than that, they pretty much, I just feed them, keep clean water, and that's pretty much it. Real simple to keeping the birds nice and healthy. So these guys left a little bit of feed. Everybody's in their perch. And that's pretty much it for today. So the young birds are here eating. They're eating their pellets. And this is what I feed the birds that aren't flying yet, or at least they're not kidding. They get all you can eat pellets. And until they start flying and kidding with the other group, or when they start kidding together, that's when I change them to the mixed grain. This is what I found works for me, helps me keep the birds real nice and healthy and strong. Give them a good head start. So that's pretty much it, guys. Comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think.